Alright, so these are my allocations right here. The top is my holding, all right here. If you want to pause the video and glance over, go ahead. And then these are my potential ROI. So this is basically everything that I'm holding. And then right here is what I think I can potentially get. So the total that I think that I can get in 2025 is between $600,000 to $820,000. Now it can be less than that. It can be $400,000, or it can be more, which maybe it'll be close to $1 million. I don't know. It just depends on how the market does and how well these cryptos perform. Some of them are going to perform very well over within what I expect, and some of them are going to perform way lower than what I expect. So, you know, ain't nobody got a crystal ball, but this is just my, you know what I mean, my guess, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be going over allocation percentages, what projects I'm in, why I hold them. Basically, some of them I'll let y'all know the potential that I see, the risky ones from the safe ones, just so you guys can get an idea. I kind of separate them in different portfolios based on what I think their potential is going to be. So, I mean, you don't have to do that, but I just like to do that just to see and analyze the certain type of narratives and certain type of projects that I'm into, you know, and I just like to separate them in how I think that they're gonna do, or, you know, who knows what they'll do. So first off, we're gonna go in my ledger. My ledger portfolio is mainly like, it's really like the safe blue chips, right? My ledger is mainly just safe blue chips. It's about $10,000 in there. I mean, so my biggest allocation for this one is Chainlink, right? Now, Chainlink, originally, I bought a fair amount, but the way that it shot up was insane in this bear market. Meaning, the average price that I was paying for Chainlink, I was buying and DCAing in at around $5 to $6, right? So I think I put in about over $1,000 or something like that. Yeah, over $1,000 into Chainlink when it was around $6. I think the average price that I was paying was like $6.40, and then it just started going crazy, right? I think I covered it in another video, but you know, they implemented a lot of new things in their project, which was like the new staking, the Chainlink staking 2.0. They just added a lot of stuff, and I always knew that Chainlink was a safe blue chip that will go crazy. It will give you a great return. Chainlink is super official, you know, it's super professional. I don't think that this will do bad at all. I honestly think this would probably would be, well, I mean, it's hard to say. I don't want to say the best performing, because you got stuff like Casper in my portfolio, but Chainlink is definitely gonna do its thing. It's not gonna do like below average. I think Chainlink right now, the price is $14.52. It's been higher, you know what I mean, in the past week or past month. I think it could reach over $100 if I'm being honest. So average price I was paying was about $6. So that means, you know, profit would be based on $6 if it goes all the way up to $100. I think it could hit around $125 each Chainlink. That's just me being, you know, I think Chainlink is gonna do amazing. I think it's so good, man. You know, my next biggest allocation is Hello. This is more of like a risky token, you know what I mean? Because it's new, right? But that's where the gains are. Mainly in my ledger, I don't have risky projects, but this one I took an exception because I just wanted to get it off in the exchange. That's where I am with Hello. I got in at 9 cents, and now it's at 13 cents. But I mean, bro, it was just going crazy at one point, right? Yeah, Hello is more of a risky project. I don't really know what it can do. Like I said, that's more of a risky project. I don't know what it's gonna do. If any of these projects that I'm introducing to you guys, this is me not telling you to buy them. Okay, it's up to you if you want to do the due diligence, and if you want to. I'm just showing you what I'm in. Ain't none of this financial advice. Okay, because hello, for all we know, can go to zero, and then this $2,600 that I have in here can just go to complete shit. You know what I mean? Hopefully, what I think that it can do is a 50x. So maybe this $2,600, times 50 is over $100,000. Maybe we'll see what it does. Okay. Next we have up Quant. Quant is amazing. Super good project. At first, I was thinking that this probably, well, not probably. I know it can do a safe 10x, right? Then I was on the verge of saying, okay, I think it can do a 15x, right? Because new things started happening. They started making new implementations in their projects. They started getting new marketing. They started having new partnerships. And I just think Quant is just so good, man. I truly think, I think the highest, right now it's priced at $99 each Quant. I've always been bullish on Quant. I've always been bullish on Quant. And I was thinking like, man, I think it can hit 1,200, 1,250. That was the sweet spot, right? I think it could hit 1,250 easily. Now I'm thinking it can go to 2,000, right? Oh, Quant's gonna do amazing. And it's funny because in my notes, I think in January when I was first studying it, it was either January or April that I wrote in my notes, Quant can do 4 to 5 digits in the next bull run. I know Quant can do 4 to 5 digits in the next bull run, right? Maybe not 5 digits in this bull run, maybe in 2030. Next we have Algorand. Algorand, it's mixed feelings with Algorand, man, because on average I was buying it at 20 cents, right? And the whole SEC case and labeling it a security and whatnot, that drove the price so down. I think it was just based on, it was really around average 25 cents to 20 cents that I was picking it up at, which it was cheap. And the last all-time high was around $5, I believe. So it was like, man, that's a good deal. Even if it, because in my point of view, it was like, if it can at least go past its all-time high or at least reach its previous all-time high, you know what I mean, with the 20 cents that it was listed at, I think that's a pretty fair return. That's pretty good to me, right? And then the whole SEC deal, I'm gonna make a new video on that, by the way, on how they manipulated the market and how they kind of finessed everybody. I'll make another video. Probably I'll make it after this one. But it drove the price down from around 20 cents to average around 10 cents. I mean, it went all the way down to like 7 cents, bro. And I was buying the dip, you know what I mean? A lot of people were like, nah, man, Algorand shit now, it's a dead project. But it's like the technology that's behind it and what they're trying to do is just so amazing, bro. Like, that, like, I've sometimes just watched so much videos on it. Like, I'm about to watch this video in a little bit about Algorand and the future blockchain. Just a lot of studying on it, man. Just me being involved into it and you know what I mean? I think that's just seeing their opinion and their take on it, and so yeah, that I've been doing a lot of research on it. So I think, like I said, it's like I'm in the middle on it. I think it can do good, man. I really do. Maybe not as good as that everyone thought it would, but I think it'll do good. I think it can reach around, $3 maybe. I don't think that it can go to its previous all-time high, which is about $4 or $5, something like that. Yeah, I hold a fair amount of Algorand. I like Algorand. I'm more on the bullish side, but there is consideration that it's just not gonna perform well as it used to, or that it won't perform as how I expected. You know what I mean? Other one, Sandbox. Sandbox is a metaverse token. I was actually thinking about converting this today to something else. I don't really see, like, I was bullish on Sandbox, but now it's like, I just think there's so much better projects out there, man. Like last bull cycle, bro, this coin did amazing, man. Ultimately, this is like us buying it here, around here, right? Which is at 3 cents to where we would be at. We would be buying it at 3 cents. Brother, this coin went all the way up to $7, bro. $7. I think it went to $8. Yeah, it went, bro. This thing went from 3 cents to $8.44 on it. If you were to invest in at 3 cents sandbox, and let's say you put in $2,000, right? And you sold it. Okay, the all-time high was, what did we say? $8.44, right? And let's say you didn't even sell it at the top, which was $8.44. Let's say you got out at $8. You know what I mean? Brother, you made $500,000 off of Sandbox. You put in $2,000 and you sold at $8. You just made $500,000. You made look, this is the number right here. $533,000 off of Sandbox. Bro, that is stupid, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm not touching any other investment, because I know if I can get, all it takes is one project to do this right here. It could be Caspa, it could be Ator, it could be Rio, it could be RBF, it could be Miria. I don't know, right? That's why I'm saying it only takes one project, one crypto to change your life. Let's say you had 6 other projects and they only gave you a 10x, right? But then you had Sandbox in your portfolio and it came to change your life and it gave you $500,000. Plus the other 6 projects that gave you a 10x, and let's say you had $1,000 in there. That's $60,000. You came out of the bull run with $600,000. You turned $8,000 into $600,000. That's unheard of, bro. That's absolutely amazing. But then again, why I'm so kind of bearish on it is because it might not do that again, right? It hasn't been doing anything. Now, you can argue, well, this is a bear market. Why would you want to see a lot of price action? Number one, if a crypto is moving, any price action, whether it's tanking down, whether it's going up, and whether like super volatile, and it's just constantly making new all-time highs, or it's tanking down, or it's doing a lot of pullbacks, and it's just a lot of movement, that's good, because if that's performing that way in a bear market, what do you think is going to happen in a bull market, right? So we look at Caspa right now. Caspa's always like, bro, I've been into Caspa since 3 cents. And it's just some days it'll just go to, one day it just went to like 8 cents. Then the next day it went to like 10 cents. Then the next day it went to 15 cents. Brother, if you have a crypto that's making all-time highs consistently in a bear market, that thing is going to do amazing. You shouldn't have to worry about it. If anything, you should be like, this is probably one of my best projects that I'm going to get a return on. Caspa is insane. I don't know how I feel about Sandbox, right? So I'm in the middle. I'm in between bearish and bullish. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know if I'm going to keep this, okay? Now, where are we at? Okay. So that's Sandbox. I don't know what I want to do with that. Gala, I'm trying to get Gala off this damn ledger. I don't want Gala. If Gala, I was super bullish on. I had a lot of money in Gala, and I sold it all. Why? Because of the lawsuit. The founders themselves were stealing money from each other. They were stealing money from the project, and they were dumping. Hey, bro, that's why I mentioned, do not marry your cryptos. I was like so bullish on Gala. I was like, man, this is the play that's gonna give me $100,000, because I was potentially gonna make it to. I was gonna put $2,000 in here. Bro, that lawsuit ended up happening. That's why you shouldn't marry your cryptos, bro. That's why you shouldn't have so much confidence in some of these cryptos, because they can just go to complete shit the next day. We didn't know that the founders were going to steal money from the project itself. We didn't know that the founders were going to steal money from each other and that they were going to have this big lawsuit. Bro, that's bearish news, meaning that's terrible, bro. If a company can't get their stuff together and they're stealing from each other in the bear market, hey, bro, I'm taking all my money out. I'm putting it into somewhere else, right? I don't have time to be, oh, well, maybe they can do. Nah, bro. There's other projects that are way better, that have better tokenomics, that have way better price action, way better potential, way better technology, way better team, everything, bro. You, Gala, I'm trying to get it off. It won't let me set it. I don't know why. Okay, but that's this is my ledger portfolio. It's mainly blue chips, right? Um, so now we're going to go to my Coinbase. Um, I'm probably gonna move these to my ledger soon. I don't know. I haven't had the time to do it. But the coins that I have are right here is Injective. I have about $1,100 in Injective. Man, Injective, man, Injective's gonna do so good in this next run, bro. I honestly think that it can reach over $100 to $200. If I'm being honest, I truly think Injective can go to over $100. I say 150, right? The highest maybe $200. I don't know. All I know is the technology on here is super good. It says Injective is an open, interoperable blockchain optimized for DeFi applications, which stands for decentralized finance. Injective is smart contracts enable and utilizes a Tendermint POS. Injective is the native token that enables community members to participate in governance, validation, burn auctions, and more. It sucks because I was really supposed to get in around. Hello, I was supposed to get in around here, right? I was introduced. I was introduced to Injective around this time, around September or October, I believe, and it just shot up, man. Like, this is what you want to see, right? In a year, it's up 925%. This is what I mean by this is what I want to see in the project, right? Obviously, we're in a bear market. I don't expect this shit to 20x in a bear market. It could though. That's amazing if it does, right? Um, so I have like $1,100 in there. Now, next one is Cosmos. Cosmos is like, man, the technology behind it is just so good, and I'm just afraid that it's not gonna do good in the next bull run. It's, I don't know, man. I'm kind of iffy on because it like, man, it just it's so good, bro. Like the Cosmos technology is super good. There we see that word again. Um, man, they just go such in detail. Like, look, reading all of this, all of this, all of this, all of this. All of this stuff. You're like, you don't even know what this is, but they still give you the information, bro. Like, for a team to be doing this and for a team to be telling you all of this and like, man, there's people who, I mean, you're supposed to read this, but like, bro, what the fuck? This shit is still going, bro. So that's what I'm saying. It's so good that the team does this because they get you involved in it, and for somebody to understand most of this is just it's super good, right? Let me see something real quick. I think I think this picture was false. Um, where is that picture at? Just because this in the middle, it's not really Cosmos. It's really IBC. I mean, I guess you can say that it is, but it's really like it's more on IBC. Yeah, this is what it is right here, IBC. Um, I'm not gonna go too in detail on it, but this is basically their technology and what they're trying to do. That's what I'm saying. Like, the technology is so good. The focus on it is so good. The potential that they're trying to get it to is just so amazing, right? But this type of technology has been around since 2018, right? Um, Here it goes. Yeah, it's IBC. So the Cosmos IBC protocol was created to solve one of the most important challenges facing blockchain systems today: lack of communication and data exchange between networks. Interoperability and the ability to communicate with the internal and external blockchain protocol is critical to the widespread real-world application and technology adoption of the blockchain and cryptocurrencies. Imagine a telephone network that could only communicate with your participants in your immediate geographic area. It just won't work. Cosmos IBC is a messaging protocol similar to TCP and IP, built to share information and data, which finally allows the communication of several blockchains with each other. So basically they're saying, imagine if we lived in Texas, right? If everyone watching this video lived in Texas, then you can only call people in Texas. You can't communicate with the people out in Cali. Let's say you have family out in New Mexico. Let's say you have family out in you know, I don't know, Cali and Florida. You can't communicate with them because the communication system is just, the telephone network is not going to allow you to. That's basically how some of the technology was, and Cosmos was built to get in there and fix that, right? To where other blockchains can communicate with each other. That's IBC, right? That's why I'm saying the technology is just so good, man. It's so good, but I'm just so afraid that it might not do what it's supposed to do, right? I mean, you look at the ecosystem on it, and it's like, bro, a lot of the tokens that are on the IBC or the Cosmos ecosystem, it's just amazing, bro. Where was that picture at? Okay. Man, bro, bro, the technology is just so good. I can't get over it, bro. It's been around since 2018, meaning they had a lot of time to do trial and error. They had a lot of time to implement new things, and they have, right? I just look, Injective right here. We were just talking about. It's a part of Cosmos ecosystem. Um, there's other projects in here that are a part of the ecosystem, like Polygon, Fetch. Um, they have different. That's what I'm saying. They have different narratives inside of their ecosystem. This is a privacy narrative right here. This is smart contracts, right? This is services, bro. For Cosmos to have this type of ecosystem is amazing, right? I'm bullish on Cosmos, but I'm afraid that it's not gonna do what I want it to, or that it's not gonna do good, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just, but that's where I stand on Cosmos. Okay. Um, I think Injective and Cosmos are fairly labeled as blue chips, right? Now I'm gonna go into my Coinbase wallet portfolio. So remember at the start of the video I said I kind of separate my portfolios based on their risk to reward ratio. This one right here, man, this portfolio right here is more on the risky side. Why I say that is because these projects are new, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. Me personally, I'm bullish on these projects because I know the technology behind it, and I know what they're trying to target, right? I know what Rio is. I know what Relio is, right? For this one, this pumped 51% in a week for me, right? In a month, it pumps 253%. I got in around November 9th. I got in on the 9th. I think it was around, what was the time? 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning, I put in, let's see. 5 in the morning, I'm trying to time it perfectly. Around here, I got in around 37 cents. Now it's at 58 cents. It was going up higher. I believe I put in $1,000. So it's pumped up around $780 in what, 11 days? It hasn't even been 2 weeks yet, and it's already given me an insane amount of money just on me putting in $1,000 in here, right? Rio is a RWA narrative, which stands for real world assets. They're basically implementing real estate and blockchain technology in the same area, which is insane. That's insane. Where they're trying to make it to where they can allow, just like how you sell crypto on the market, they're trying to make it to where you can sell real estate like that, where you have trouble buying or having a seller. Let's say you're trying to sell your house, but you're having so much trouble selling it because you can't find a buyer. You can literally have a liquidity market and sell it on the blockchain, and it'll be listed on blockchain for you to buy. That's crazy, bro. That's so. It's so insanely stupid. I say that in a good way, right? I think that this can do a 50x, right? Because like the market cap is at, bro. The market cap is just like, that's just so stupid, bro. I say that in a good way. I'm bullish on Rio. A lot of people don't like it, but they could be right. Rio can go to complete shit, for all we know. It can probably not do that good. It's pumping now. That doesn't mean that it's gonna pump in the bull market. That's why I say this whole portfolio is more of a risky portfolio. I don't know what you know what I mean. Whether they're gonna go to shit or not. RVF, I bought the dip, right? Put in like $100 or something on November 18th. So let me see. November 18th it dipped. What time did I get in at? I got in at basically 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning I got in November 18th. Let's see. Around here it dipped down to around 54 cents and I DCA'd in. I put in some more money and now it's at 74%. That's why it is so important for you to consistently and constantly watch these projects to see their price action and to see how they dip down every single day. Like this got to be your homework every single day. If I wasn't watching RVF, if I wasn't watching this project, and then I just stumbled upon it today at 74 cents, and then I DCA'd in, I would look at what I would have missed out on. I would have missed out on this dip right here. I would have literally missed out on this dip. I bought this dip right here. When it was circulating around 75 cents, that was good. I was up in profit 70% on my money. Then I'm watching it. I'm watching it. I'm watching it. I'm watching it. I literally caught it damn near at the damn bottom. I caught it around here, and now it's back up. That's more shares for me. I got it at a cheaper price. You have to buy the dip. You need to buy the dip. Don't be scared because your portfolio or your project is tanking down. I wasn't scared. I said, hey, I see an opportunity. I see it drop down a whole 15, 20 cents. I'm gonna put more money in there, man. And now it's pumping, right? Now it's back to this little dip that I went. It's literally right back up here. RVF is gonna do super good. It's only at a 55 million market cap. Mainly all of these projects why I say they're super risky is because one, their market cap is super low, right? Two, they're fairly new, meaning these projects haven't been out for over 2 years. Rio has, and it didn't do that good last run, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to do good this run. Just like how some projects do good last run, that doesn't mean that it's going to do good this run. It's the same with Rio. It didn't really do that good last run. That doesn't mean that it's not going to go insane in the next run, in this upcoming run, okay? I'm bullish on these. You know what I mean? Now we have A-Tor. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It went from 213 to 113. It went down a whole dollar, bro. And what time period? 4 days? This was November 16th. Thursday. This was just this Thursday. Now today it's at $1.13. Hey, I'm telling you right now, I'm about to buy this dip. I'm probably going to put somewhere between $500 in here today, right after this video. Because if this thing goes back up to $2 right here, look at how cheap I'm getting it at. It's going to go up a whole dollar. You know what that $500 is going to turn into? Hey, bro, that's insane. It tanked down 30% in a day. You best believe I'm about to buy the dip. It's probably going to shoot back up to $2. Maybe it will never go. Maybe it'll go back to 50. Maybe it'll keep going down to 50 cents. I don't know, but I'm going to keep buying the dip. That's what I know. Ada Protocol is a privacy narrative. What they're doing is they're trying to they're building routers and internet systems to where they already have a VPN built into them, and they constantly are changing your IP address. That provides security, especially for people that are in crypto. Okay, this was just at 900. Now it's at 886. That's crazy. That for people that are in crypto or who have important assets on their computer, important documents, this Ada Protocol fixes that because there can be people that are trying to hack into your computer system because they know you're in crypto or because they know that you have important documents on your computer. Ada Protocol is a privacy narrative where they try and fix that. They do a lot of relays. They talk about bandwidth. They're so involved in their Twitter. I'm super bullish on Ada Protocol. I really, really hope that it does somewhere between a 50x and a 100x, right? Next one, Miria. Uh, I don't know what Miria can do. You know, it's a gaming token. I bought it under a penny. Um, this was November 4th. I got in at November 4th. Let me see this. So November 4th, I got in around right here. Um, it hasn't really been doing anything. It's just been consolidating right here. What I mean by that, it hasn't been tanking down. Hasn't been going parabolic at all. It's just been consolidating around this area ever since I got in, which it's okay. But everyone knows after consolidation, it goes to parabolic, meaning it goes up higher. But you never know. Um, this is a gaming narrative. This is a gaming token. I don't know what Miria can do. I put in $1,000 in there. We're gonna see what it can do. I don't know. These are just my trades. These are just my, you know, short term. I put in $100 into this project, and it's 6x my money. So imagine if I would have put in $1,000, I would have been up $5,970. But that's the game. This one too is just a short term trade. Maybe I'll hold these long term. I don't know, because they're only. I got in these projects at sub 10 million market cap. Where how these market caps compared to Cosmos is, look at this. What is it? What is it saying? Market cap is $3.4 billion compared to OTC, where it's only at like a $16 million market cap, and same potential with 1,000x. I don't know. Our Uphold portfolio. The one and only Caspa. This is my biggest allocation. This is the most that I'm bullish on, brother. I just lost $1,274 today. Am I crying about it? No, I'm probably gonna buy the dip right now, right? Right now it's at 13 cents. It was, look at this. The highest it went was like $9,500. Now it's at $8,500, bro. Am I sitting there being like, nah, bro, I'm gonna take my money out? No, I'm buying the dip. I have 63,000 coins of Caspa. I just lost $1,247 today. I put in 1,000 the other day on the 16th. I'm super bullish on Caspa. I think this could potentially be my best project. I don't know. Now these other three projects, these two are ISO 2022 222 tokens. So this is more in the banking system. This is more in the banking finance area. I don't know how I feel about XTC. It's been consolidating around 5 cents a lot. I have a little $500 in there. This one's a little $400. I am DCAing into them, right? That doesn't mean that I'm not bullish on them or that I'm not buying them. I'm DCAing into them. This is just a meme coin. I stuck in $100 in there. I'm gonna see what it can do in the bull run. That meme coins are super risky. It's 9 times out of 10, you don't know what the hell it's gonna give you. That's why I don't keep a lot of money in there. You just stick a little $100 in there, and we're gonna see what it does. Yeah, I think around, I don't even know, it's close to $30,000 on my entire crypto portfolio. We're gonna see what it does, man. That's it. I'm going to make a completely different video on how the SEC manipulated the market, and I'll provide that to you guys sometime this week. So